Alright, it's time. Oh! I didn't pause the game. GG's. Hello, Mortis. You just missed me playing Dead by Daylight for the first time in 6 months because I needed something to wake me up. And that's the thing that ended up being voted on. So we went to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, and people died and stuff. I'm now realizing that when I switched off from Gates, I didn't actually pause the game. Well, it's taking a long time to switch over to this layout. I guess because it's loading a bunch of elements, it doesn't like it. It's just a frozen frame right now. Watch OBS crash right now or something. 3DS top screen? 3DS? Oh, here we go. Look at that. I didn't pause it. I left it ongoing. So, yeah, this will be adding to my hours, whatever the heck here. Not like I care about the hours on the save file. So it's just been here on the next morning this entire time. Whoops. Killer can't do anything as if they hit the person who is just down, they have endurance. Okay. Yeah, that does sound like it would be rather strong. It's my controller again. We're going back to this. I've been streaming for 10 hours at this point. It is now 4:05. So we've got 14 hours remaining. Set the game category back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. I've got renewed energy. I'm ready to keep going at it. Let me make sure that I actually updated the game category because OBS says it's still Dead by Daylight. My stream manager says it's still Dead by Daylight, even though I literally just clicked the update button because that's how it goes. But yeah, time for more of this. I'm not gonna fall asleep during this. Also, we got a 3D print started. We're doing a dragon, because obviously. Morning, Harmonia. Let's give it our all again today. Look, I've got newfound energy. I've got newfound vigor. I'm ready to see through. What are we doing again? Had a great adventure today. You should rest before you play more. I don't want to hear it. Quite frankly. I don't want to be hearing it from you. Harmonia? I know we talked about it last night, but let's go talk to Umbreon and Espeon first thing this morning. Oh yeah, that's what we were doing. I want to tell them we're here to help however we can. I think they should still be at Swan's place. Let's go, Harmonia. Yep, let's do that. Oh, I was holding the wrong button to run. Maybe I'll preemptively sort out my items. V-Wave, Physic, Psychic, whatever. My brain is still a little fried, I guess. Yeah, put that away. I gotta stop my ums at the box. I don't need 2 faux hold orbs. Sure. Do I want the stupid keys again? Sure, keys. I have no idea what happens if I go into one of those doors that I unlock. Here, let's talk to the fateful duo. One of which I'm voicing in something that might never be released. I'm looking over the layout, like, shouldn't there be a thing here? But I think I'm used to the Super Mystery Dungeon layout, because that game had chapters, and this was the perfect place to put chapters for that game and Fire Emblem Fates, but this game doesn't have chapters, so it's just kind of void space. But yeah. Huh? They're not here. Did they leave already? Swanna should know where they went. Okay. Stealthing is just no longer remotely the meta in DBD, but what if you want to do bourbon evasion? Get over your alcohol problems and all that. Can I talk, please? What? Umbreon and Espeon. They've gone up to the hill, I believe. I thought it was a fine idea. Sure, they are not completely well, but they could use a little fresh air. It's like I could use some fresh air by running around in Dead by Daylight there for the first time in half a year. Huh. Ran around Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. There were some people dying, but not me, though. I be living. It was great. Ah, there they are. Umbreon and Espeon. Is it okay to be up and moving already? I was a bit worried myself, but they seem to be doing just fine. Of course we are. We're feeling loads better thanks to you all. But we can't just lie around. We'll lose all our momentum. After all, we are so close to completing our research. Really? Well, that's good to hear. In fact, it's your research that we came to talk about today. Harmonia and I were talking it over last night. And we both want to help you two out with your work. What do you think? Could we be of any help? If you think we'd just be in the way, you can say so. Oh, no, it's not that. I wasn't thinking anything like that. I'm thrilled, in fact, with your offer to help. So then, what is it? The truth is that we also had a bit of a talk last night. And, well, I want to ask you something. What's that? Yeah, about that. What do you think about letting us join you? Join the Enharmonic, that is. Really? You want to join our team? We do. Of course, wanting to repay for all you've done is a part of it. But that's not the only reason. We're hoping you might lend us your strength to achieve our own dream. If we do manage to complete the Enter cards, and we successfully summon... I was about to do like Final Fantasy, successfully summon Meteor. Successfully summon the Magnagate. Harmonia and Klexosui. We want you to go to the Great Glacier with us. What?! The Enharmonic are going with Umbreon and Espeon through a Magnagate and to the Great Glacier, you say? Mm-hmm. You all eavesdropping? Seriously, you guys? Nearly completed our research now, so the two of us can handle that just fine. The Great Glacier is still a complete unknown after all. We have no idea what might happen there. The two of us went alone. I don't know that we would make it back. But if we were with the Enharmonic, then we should be able to focus on our study of the Glacier without any worries. I know this may be a great inconvenience to you all. You must be busy pursuing your own adventures, but... No way! I'd love to have you join us. Harmonia, you think so too, right? Awesome! You're actually gonna go to the Great Glacier? A great adventure might be waiting there! Get chills just thinking about it. Seems like there'll be more business for me if you go! There's gotta be a ton of ice, right? With a name like Great Glacier. I wanna try making a house out of that ice. Bring me back anything that looks like it could be good for building. Boss, I hate to be the one to bring everyone down, but you know they haven't decided to go to the Great Glacier for sure yet, right? What? Yeah, that's true, huh? I mean, Harmonia hasn't even agreed or nothing. Oh, you will agree, won't you, Harmonia? Harmonia, you can't possibly be thinking of saying no. Don't take it to heart, Umbreon, Espeon. You know our strange old Harmonia. Always getting hung up on absolute nonsense. Just give me 1 second, would you? Now, you just listen to me for a sec, Harmonia, okay? The Great Glacier is like an adventurer's ultimate quest. It's a land that no one has ever set foot on. We could be the first Pokemon ever to go and find out what's there. You're really an adventurer. You'll go. No matter how dangerous it is, you'll go. You can't ruin this chance for us. You got it? Wait. I wasn't hesitating or worrying or anything. Everyone just kept jumping in with their own assumptions. So I never even got the chance to say yes. So, what are you gonna do, Harmonia? Do you want to let Umbreon and Espeon join our team? What should I say? Will you let Umbreon and Espeon join the team? Well, it's gonna be scripted here anyway, so like, I don't think so. Sorry, but I really don't think they should join. If I really said that, I wonder how everyone would react. I'd kinda like to see that. But I'm not sure this crowd could take a joke. Not with how worked up everyone is already. I guess I've got no choice but to play it straight. So, Harmonia, do you want to have Umbreon and Espeon join our team? Of course! Harmonia! Alright, I guess that decides it then. Umbreon, Espeon, you are now officially members of the Enharmonic. Yay! We'll be on the same team from now on, huh? Do your best, Umbreon, Espeon. Kinda exciting to get new team members, huh? We've been getting all sorts of people with all sorts of cursed names this whole time, but I mean, welcome aboard, you two. Thank you all. I'm so relieved you'll have us. Thanks, everyone. Really. But, while I feel a bit bad saying it right after you've let us join your team, like I said before, we're so close to being done with all our research. So for now, we know. We feel the same way, after all. Right now, we all just want you to focus on your research. It's fine if you don't join the party for any requests right now. Thanks. If we complete our research and perfect the enter cards, we'll be sure to let you know at once. Please let all of us know too, I want to see what these enter cards can do. Yeah, no way am I missing that. No way whatever. Of course. Alright. Then the rest of us should just focus on doing jobs from the board for now. That'll give Umbreon and Espeon time to get their research done. And when they do complete the enter cards, we're all going together to the Great Glacier. Yeah! Hell yeah. Do I still have to fill the day with doing a request or something or other here? Umbria and I will be joining the Enharmonic from now on. I'm looking forward to many adventures with both of you. Umbreon seems completely recovered. Now we just need him to finish his research. We better get some requests done anyway. I'll let you know as soon as we finish here. Sorry, but give us some time for our research, okay? It's just now occurring to me. If only I was playing this in such a way that it was possible to submit for a speedrun, it would be so funny to have, like, a verified submitted speedrun. Just have, like, an hour of Dead by Daylight right in the middle. Just switch to another game, like, oh, I gotta take the edge off, and then come back to playing, and the speedrun continues. Super professional speedrunner. If only. But, emulator and not using the specific emulation settings, so I can't submit it. Sucks to suck. I don't know what to do. Does it matter here all that much? Do I need to prepare a new land? I need another precious branch is what I was looking for, because I only got one from the last thing. So... Precious branch. This is only 5 floors. Sure. From Carrot Costa. Wow, the rumored orb now. Yeah. So you're going to head off for the job. Wow, the rumored orb. Yep, I sure am. Ah, no, the request gate is now open. Good luck with your job. Alright, see you later. You want to depart? I guess. Tempting path. Please tell me the music is different. God, it's not. Oh. This soundtrack has some really good themes. But when so much of the game is just the same dungeons and same themes over and over again, and when you finally get into a different dungeon, it's still the exact same music. This is a good theme. But when you hear it so many times, you get sick and tired of it. So I do wish that there was more variety here. DBZ is still improving a bit too slowly, however. For someone who hasn't played almost at all in 5 years, I would say it has improved a ton. Yeah, from what I can see at face value, it seems like there is a massive time improvement. I generally disliked a lot of the way that it was going around the time that I stopped playing. Around the time that I stopped playing was when they added the perks for boon totems, and I thought that that is just not a good gameplay mechanic, in my humble opinion. Creates even more of an incentive for an objective that isn't generators, while also leaving it up to just, I shouldn't say RNG, but leaving it up to randomness for, are other people gonna break the totems? Because some people always touch bones no matter what? Because, oh, what if the killer has no ed? Or some people just see a totem and it's like, well, time to cleanse it. Well, what if you want to put down a boon totem? What if you can't find the totems? What the heck is going on with that? And I just don't think that that's just great gameplay-wise. So when I saw that phasing in and people starting to use boon totems, there was already a lot of things that were coming in that I wasn't the biggest fan of. But that, I was like, yeah, this is just... I already thought that totems were one of the worst things in Dead by Daylight in terms of the design. But that just kind of brought it to another level there. Choice Ribbon. Does that increase my power or speed while limiting me to one move? Forget exactly what Choice Ribbon does there. Those haven't been meta for, anyways, for a long time. Well, good. People finally realized they were bad then. Verizon grew a level there. Sweet. But yeah, interesting. But yeah, I still have my old... Where are you going? Oh my god, whatever. Just enjoy your little journey there. I have no idea why you headed out that way, but... Move's been sealed away, preventing you from using them. Almost as if I said a certain B word. I did not save right before coming into this dungeon, so I don't really want to reset. But, like... Oh my god. You have got to be kidding me. Oh no, some of your carried items have been lost. I want my hold items. Was I smart and saved right before I went into the dungeon like I usually do? I don't think I did. Yeah, I'm at 3 out of 6. I'm back here again. More like the only good one was nerfed to the ground. Oh. Ah! Can I just go right up the hill? Sure can. I don't want to go through the entire thing again. So emulation speed increase is luckily a thing I can do. Why do my party members just wander off so randomly? You take your eyes off them for a moment and they're just gone. Yeah, I am very, very much not enjoying the gameplay of this game. I'm just gonna be honest. I really am not. Okay. Set back to normal speed here. Just start taking one, whatever. But yeah. At least totems aren't as shit as invocations. That's something new since I played. I have no idea what the heck an invocation is. I don't know. Give me the precious branch or whatever the heck here. Precious branch, 9 feet? No thanks. Here's the rumored orb again. And 250 poke on this one, not just 200. Sure, that's not too far into the dungeon. Our cross gate is now open. Good luck with your job. And then save. Please save. Yes. Adventure will be saved. Save completed. Yeah, I would love to depart. Tempting path. So tempting. I am tempted to mute the in-game soundtrack and just play custom music at this point. No. Violent Seed could be kind of nice, but... Huh. Sure. Use that during, like, the final boss or something. Is maybe what I'll end up doing. Because I can see that being extremely useful. Could well be. Tempting path. Well. No. You know how sometimes your brain just tricks you into thinking that you felt something that you didn't feel? Lately, I've been wearing my watch on my right wrist a whole bunch because I've been getting quite a light spot on my left wrist where I have it, so I figure I need to balance it out a little bit. It is on my left wrist today, though, and I felt a vibration on my right wrist like I got a text or something like that, which obviously cannot be the case. I don't have anything on my right wrist. I don't know why my brain is playing these tricks on me. What is up with that? Hey, look, stairs. But that was something that I just felt. For whatever reason. Okay. Let's keep on leveling up Vine Whip for now. Just going hard on it. Is that an item that I missed? Oh, wait, what? Rampardo's back in town. Will open up treasure boxes for you. Okay. Neat. That facial hair is already coming back. Yeah, it really doesn't take long. Where are you going? Oh, to take on the enemies. Yeah, so I went completely clean shaven the night before Megaland. I don't remember if it was after midnight. Maybe it was actually the day of Megaland starting. I'm pretty sure it was the day before. Which, means that it was the 29th of May that I would have gone clean shaven here. So it's been 3 weeks, 2 days since going completely clean shaven. And already it is like this. So it doesn't exactly take very long by any means to have it grow out. It is a decent bit fast. Yeah, all these stats and stuff. There's 2 of them in the game currently. It takes 60 seconds. So 2/3 of the game, and it leaves you broken permanently for the rest of the game after doing it. You start it by going into the basement. Wait, so is that you don't need a perk for that or anything? It's just like totems where it's a thing where you can just go and interact with it and do it if you want. You receive Wuab's telepathy. There's a detour near you. Oh, maybe I'll check it out. Maybe I will. What does it do? Do you summon the entity? Or something? Well. No, it's a perk type similar to Boons. Okay, so you do need a perk for it. So, what's the actual benefit that it does? I kind of want to see this stupid detour thing. I know it'll make this take longer. I'm trying to zoom through so I beat this game in time. I'm sure I will beat this game in time, but then I can maximize my time for other things, too. During this event. Oh, I can't get through that anyway. Strange fog is in the way. Looking like a Xenoblade Chronicles fog beast there. So, I'm not dealing with that. I get to this level. You are not going to be tempted, despite the name of the dungeon here, to wander off on your own. Just keep on using these not very effective hits. Level this up real good. My goodness, man. Here, just... No. Let you come up here. Mega Drain. There we go. There's a sparkly bit on the floor. Thanks to V-Wave, no PP is necessary. Huh. Ah, that's the rumored orb. Found the requested item. Great job! Look, I can look over at the 3D print sometimes and see how it's coming together. It's kind of greenish. And it'll color change to a lighter greenish, it looks like, in the roll. Oh, just skip from the dungeon. Is that okay? Yep. One of them does 10% of all gen progress, and that progress cannot regress, so essentially gens are permanently at 10% progress. The other just lets you see the killer's aura every time they trigger a crow after doing it. For 60 seconds, it's... At 60 seconds, that can be on a generator, so... Thanks for getting the rumored orb. I'll give you this as a reward. It sounds kind of lackluster. Like, at face value, those perks sound pretty good, but the cost of doing it. If it takes 60 seconds and leaves you permanently broken, that's... Yikes. Received Reunion Cape. I gotta start giving everyone Reunion Capes because nobody can stay in my squad. They get lost immediately, every time. I basically gotta give it to them as a requirement, because that's just how Gates to Infinity plays, as it turns out. First one is at least worth the time investment. Going to become broken for the rest of the match, yeah. I just run no mither, and then it doesn't make any difference. Is this seat taken? What? The Horizon! Sorry for scaring you. Do you mind me being here? Not a bit. So what's the matter? Hanging out up here all alone at this time of night. I want to try to remember the mirage we saw from here before. The mirage of the Great Glacier. So, I thought that maybe if I came back here to the same spot, I'd remember it better. You really want to go, don't you? To the Great Glacier. Yeah, I really do. I want to become a first-rate adventurer. Then I want to go all around the world, helping out Pokemon in need. I want to be able to give hope and courage to Pokemon who are suffering. That's my dream. Sorry. Does that sound strange? No, it's not strange at all. I won't laugh at you anymore. I promise. I'm sorry about the way I acted that time. It was rude. Oh, that's fine. Man, I just can't get to sleep. Me last night. This walk doesn't seem to be helping either. Huh? Isn't that Horizon? Oh, and Dunsparce too. Oh, why am I hiding? I don't know why, but my heart is kind of racing here. But really, I wonder what they're doing up here at this hour. And that's why I have a dream like that. The gap between dreams and reality is huge. No matter what I do, it just always seems to go wrong. Since I joined the Enharmonic. Oh, that was weird. Just like skipped a beat there. Whoa, my goodness, what is going on? The grass there, and the game in general. It's briefly freezing. And after meeting everybody, I feel like that's finally beginning to change. But that's not, I mean, I'm still bad at all kinds of stuff. All kinds of things, of course. But, like reading, it's not exactly confidence, but I feel like I can try harder these days without losing heart. And now that I started feeling like this, it turns out we're off to the Great Glacier. You know what, Verizon? When I first heard we were going, I thought, I definitely want to go there. I really did. I feel like I'll be able to have all kinds of new experiences there. I feel like I'll be able to break out of my shell at last. And that's why I definitely want to go to the Great Glacier. There's no way I'll miss it. I see. I think you're really growing up a lot, Dunsparce. Maybe this is one of those times in life that you just keep absorbing new experiences. I hope you'll find something wonderful at the Great Glacier. I'll be cheering for you. Really? Of course. Do your best. I will. I really will. I'm gonna give it my all. It's gonna be like nothing you've ever seen. Oh. Well, it'd be way too awkward to go out there now. But I've been thinking Dunsparce seems a bit more cheerful lately. So that's it. I guess he's finally learning to believe in himself. If that's what's going on here. Then I've got to cheer him on too. I'll do our best and go to that Great Glacier together. Just you wait, Dunsparce.